Hey there, my name's Dave Whitley from Superhuman You Coaching. Today I want to share a quick video with you from a live keynote speech and strongman performance that I did a few years ago. In this video, you're going to hear the story about how a baby elephant can grow into adulthood completely unaware of its power. You're also going to learn how the same thing probably happened to you, but most importantly, what you can do about it. Now in a moment, I'm going to play that video, and after the video is over, I'll come back and tell you how you can implement the mindset and mental techniques from my strongman training to unlock superhuman results in your life.
We can never be more successful than the image that we have of ourselves. Chances are, though, that you didn't create your own self-image. Someone did that for you before you had a say-so in the matter. But the good news is, no one and nothing can prevent you from improving your self-image, except, of course, yourself. Now, I've been told that in India, when a trainer wants to take an elephant and train him to become a work animal, he gets him when he's a little baby, and he takes a chain, and he puts it around the elephant's leg, and then ties it off to a tree. And the baby elephant doesn't like this, and he'll pull against the chain, but he's not strong enough to break it. And the harder and more he pulls, the deeper the chain digs into the flesh on his leg. The elephant doesn't like that, and he very quickly begins to associate any attempt to escape with pain and failure. And so he stops. And it works so well that years later, the trainer can take this adult elephant, when he wants him to stay in one spot, put the chain around his leg, tie it off to a tree, and the adult elephant won't even attempt to walk away. Possibility never even enters his big elephant mind, because from a very early age, he's learned that any attempt to do anything besides stand still when that chain goes on results in pain and failure. Now, never mind the fact that he's grown into this monstrous behemoth of an animal that has a power thousands of times greater than what it would take to snap a puny chain. He just doesn't know. He's not aware of his power. And I wonder how much we're like that elephant. Because when we're born, we have all this possibility, all this promise, and all this potential. And then at a very early age, someone comes along, and usually for our own good, puts our very first limitation on us in the form of the word no. And it feels secure to us, even if we don't like it, because we know that they're looking out for us. They have our best interest. And I, for one, am thankful, very, very grateful, that my mother told me no when I said, you know what, I'm going to climb up on top of the house and jump off and learn how to fly because I want superpowers. She said no. Things might have turned out differently if she hadn't. So I'm thankful for that. But in addition to the security that goes along with it that's good for us, we start to pick up things that aren't so good for us, like, well, you can't do that. And, well, you'll never be able to do that. And that's impossible. And it starts to close in on us. It starts squeezing a little bit of the life and the hope and the imagination out of us. And then at some point, it becomes a part of our internal dialogue. It becomes our self-talk. And we say things to ourselves that we would never say to another person. You don't have to raise your hand, but think about, have you ever said anything truly mean to yourself? Think about whatever those things are, and if you had a friend who said those things to you, would you still be friends with them? And yet we do it to ourselves. And we start to say things like, I'm not good enough, or there's no way I could ever do that. And eventually, this is closing in on us, we become a lot like that baby elephant. We're like, I'm not even going to try because I'll just get hurt or I'll fail. And it's crushing the life out of us. And we forget that life is about expansion and fuller expression. But unlike the elephant, we can make the conscious choice to call on a power that is thousands of times greater than any limitation we've put on ourselves. And we can break out of it. Thank you.
Hey everybody, Dave Whitley here again. I hope you enjoyed that video. Listen, I want you to know that wherever you are and whatever results you have in your life right now, if you failed in the past because of your mental programming, it is not your fault. But it is your responsibility to take action on changing it. Now, I've helped hundreds of people just like you to use the mindset and mental techniques from strongman training to unlock superhuman results in every area of their life. So if you'd like access to that same coaching, the same training, and the same support that so many people have used so that you can get superhuman results for yourself, just click the link below, book a time to speak with me about how we can implement it for your goals. Now, when you click that link, you'll answer a few questions so that we can be prepared for the call and I can get you scheduled. Once we're on the call, if it seems like we're a good fit for each other, I'll show you what I have to offer, and then you can decide if you want to be a part of it or not. I look forward to talking to you.